So today we're going to make some watermelon mint lemonade. We're going to start off with a fresh watermelon. I just bought the personal size watermelon. You don't need a real big one for this. You're going to need some fresh mint leaves, about 10 lemons, and of course a picture to put it in. So basically we're going to start off by making a simple syrup. You're just going to add about 1 3/4 cup of sugar to 1 cup of water. I could not find my 3/4 cup, so I used a regular cup, a half a cup, and then a 1/4 cup. And then you're going to pour a cup of fresh, I just use regular Ozarka spring water. That's all I like to buy. And pour that in there, mix that up, turn it on, let it boil, let it come to a boil, make sure you stir it. Now, while we're waiting on our simple syrup to boil, we are just going to chop up our lemons. I just cut them in half and then proceeded to squeeze them down into a measuring cup. I want about a cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice. So once you finish squeezing all of your fresh lemons, this right here rendered just right up under 1 cup. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and check our simple syrup. It is looking really good. Once it gets clear like this and the sugar is basically dissolved, you're just going to remove it from the heat, turn the fire off, and let that sit and cool for a few minutes. We're going to go ahead and chop up our watermelon. I just cut my watermelons in half. Look at this watermelon, first of all, y'all. This watermelon was so sweet. Oh, my goodness. And then once you chop it in half, you're going to chop it in half again. I left the sticker on because I washed the rind of my watermelons and the sticker was kind of stuck. But you're not going to eat the sticker, obviously, or the rind, so whatever. And then chop it in half again and then chop it in those nice little triangles. I go ahead and take the rind off, and then I go ahead and just cut these basically like a rough chop. You're going to throw those pre-sliced chunks down into your picture. This basically just makes it look pretty. And then if you want to throw some down in your glass, you can. So once you're done adding your desired amount of watermelon chunks to your picture, we're just going to take this pre-washed lemon here. We're going to cut off each end, and we're going to cut that down into circles. Just going to drop that down into your picture. This just helps basically with the lemonade aesthetic. You don't have to add this if you don't want to, but it just looks really good. So once you're done with that, we're going to go ahead and chop up some more of that watermelon, and we're going to just rough chop, and we're going to place that down in your blender. I cut up about 6 chunks, not a lot. You're going to take that freshly squeezed lemon juice, and you're going to pour that into the blender with the watermelon. Then you're going to pretty much just blend it. I left this in real time so you can see how long I blended this. It did not take long. This is absolutely real time. This is not sped up, so not long. It doesn't take long. Next, we are going to add in our blended watermelon and lemons to our picture. And once we're done with that, we're going to check on our sugar water. It has completely dissolved. That's what we want to see. You want to go ahead and dump that in. I did not let this completely cool off. You honestly don't have to, just as long as you don't crack your glass. It was semi-cool. Then you're going to go ahead and fill the rest of the picture up with your spring water or distilled water, whatever kind of water you want to use. I don't recommend using tap water, but if your immune system is strong like that, more power to you. And then you're going to just take your fresh mint leaves and go ahead and cut that up. And you're going to add that to your picture because this is watermelon mint lemonade, guys. You have to add the mint. So you're just going to add that to the picture. Once that looks all nice and pretty, we're going to go ahead and make us a glass of this. So I just dropped a few mint leaves down inside of the glass. I'm going to go ahead and pour this up. I poured this over ice because remember, guys, I did not 100% let the water cool down or put it in the refrigerator yet. Then I'm going to add a little slice of watermelon to my glass and then a slice of lemon. And there you guys have it. Watermelon mint lemonade. This is perfect for the summer.